Holy cow.
First stop of leaving Falls City, and we knew we wanted to check out this place that my dad had experiences camping years ago and had
1964.
We drove up to the gate and Andrew's like, you know, it's just gonna be a picture at the gate, and we see like a sign that's like no trespassing, property owned by Boy Scouts of America, and I was like, should we turn around? But that's the thing, we didn't. We drove and we thought, worst thing, someone will tell us to leave. Instead we asked, and Will was like, don't leave, I'll give you a tour. Oh my gosh, that was just so amazing and meaningful, and we got to FaceTime with my dad. That was the best part.
A healthy reminder of just how life can unfold without much of a plan. And if you're in the right spirit, things work out. Or they don't, but you're okay either way.
But that's the thing, you have to have the right spirit, and Will just greeted us with the rightest spirit, and it's like you can tell he loves this place. This is his place, and I don't know. It's just like that's the shared humanity we talk about when we say finding our shared humanity with people. It was really special.
Onward.
Real, that's real.
Hey guys.
Wow, look at all these. We found cool on a 95-degree day.
Think about sticks and spiders.
Nope, you're good. Video. Finally on the Cowboy Trail. Bridge that got us here. We're running to Chimney Rock because these biting flies will not let us walk, even with all our herbal bug spray. We basically spent all of July in and around Laramie, Wyoming, between Laramie, Wyoming, Marmot Land, and the Snowy Mountains. Had a lot of life lessons, had a lot of come-tos, things we need to work on in ourselves, in our marriage. Also, we're greeted with just temperatures, pickleball, hikes, nature, yoga, sushi from a co-op, like all sorts of things. It just, I don't know, it was a really special time, and it was a time you and I needed together. It felt like we had to come there. I had to come there to face some fears. We had to come there to experience some things to continue to have the life we want more of. Marmot Bluff. The most beautiful spot for a 12-point turn.
Is it cold or is it just for show? It's cold snow.
Is it?
It's wild. It's not cold out here.
Would you be weirded out if a guy in an RV stopped and you befriended him and then he told you about some like serial killer kidnapping men in the woods? I backed up a few feet and got ready to run like the wind. Not being funny, he was just like an odd bird, older man. And then I started realizing, oh, he's just a worst case scenario guy. But I'm excited to walk back and tell Andrew that story, so. Yes, buddy, yes. the journey. We're letting ourselves be divinely led. Oh, and we got a camera battery.
Driving down the road.
Oh my gosh, so many boogers. We are in Lander, Wyoming. We made it to their city park last night at the most bustling time because there's a whole music concert, which it's pretty cool to see a town have some energy. I had no idea what this place was like. Knew it was the gateway to experiencing more of Wyoming. Knew it was going to be in the 90s, but no problem because we could camp right by a creek. One spoiler was the sign saying the higher levels of bacteria and not recommended swimming right now. And we take that stuff seriously. Past experiences, stuff with Escher, our dog, but totally buzzkilled family's fun with mom and like a small daughter. But I don't know, like my whole work is not fearing the environment with some fixations I have, but then at the same time I do take things like that seriously. So there's always a line and we're trying to figure that out, but we ruined someone's fun because there's a really small girl in it, and things like that can make small people sick. So on the note, we're in Lander. We've had the most fun getting here, and we didn't know if we were ready to leave Wyoming after a month in the state. And something told us a couple days ago, let's just keep driving north and see. And we're not quite ready to leave Wyoming and the lessons and the life that it's giving us.
The whole thing lately is that we wanted to be divinely led, and it takes a lot because there's a lot of this you have to just like let go of the logistical efficiency, the mind stuff. I suggested we flip a coin to figure out which way we go, north or south, but
I didn't want to do that.
Ultimately it became stumbling upon Sufjan Stevens' record label is in this town, so that's why we drove this way, because that's
not the only reason, but I was looking for a divine sign and I was spinning out a little bit over the mind stuff, and then Wikipedia told me that and I knew.
Yeah, but as soon as we got out on the road and started moving a direction, like it just, that good vibe, just forward momentum, I don't know, you just start feeling it. One of the things I deal with is like right as we get to this place, this destination we've been driving to for 2 days, we get in town and the check engine light comes on, and that's my work. The thing that I need to figure out, like it's just a light. It doesn't mean catastrophic error. It's meant small things in the past, but it still sticks with you, and I think that's part of this is just letting go of those intrusive, just icky thoughts that come in, and just knowing that we're gonna ultimately be okay.
I'm glad we took the chance and the feeling to not just go south. We were torn at sort of beginning to make our way back east over the next month, but we're just not quite ready. Wyoming's taught us a lot, and I'm excited to talk more about that at some point, but I don't know. I feel like there's more it can give us.
Wyo
Bowl would be good right now.
Oh my god, it'd be so good.
Oh, you gotta show them.
Also, we have a new addition, which is...
Don't judge what it looks like.
Are you talking to me? Because I do. Our skylight is a really awesome amenity in here, but not when it's 95 degrees outside because it heats up our box.
And for my sensory stuff, I didn't realize how much it was getting to me. Yeah. The light sometimes.
So, this is a trial. Put some Reflectix up there, and it actually really works. Do I like the way it looks? No, I hate it. But we're gonna give this a go on the next week or two and see how we like putting it up and down. I put it up with Velcro, and I have a more aesthetic, user-friendly version coming soon. But it drives me nuts to see that. But
you gonna show them your shorts from the mall? There's his shorts. Oh, hold on, we got.
I put all my snacks in here. To be honest, I don't have good running shorts with good pockets. It's like one or the other. So
I couldn't get your whole body in at once because you're tall, but
that's my life. Anyway, and Sarah got
Hold on, I gotta show 'em.
new bra.
What's up? We cashed in. We went to
Just
the.
do it, right?
We went. No, I don't support Nike. We we went to the mall yesterday when we were getting our camera battery, the last camera battery in the state, and over in Casper. We got to go to a mall and have a great throwback to the 90s and early 2000s. I was just excited because we just had a lot of fun yesterday, and I'm reminded life can be fun when you don't let anything be pressing on you. And I know you might be thinking, oh, that's great, you don't have anything pressing on you, but I think it's more of a matter of perspective, because we can always find something. Trust me, we have plenty, but just to be in the moment together and not have that stuff come in is huge. It's being where your feet are. We've said that a lot lately. Be where your feet are. And we're trying. Did we tell them anything about the whole last month in Wyoming, or can we just do a little
There might be like a cool montage of phone videos and stuff, hikes and mountains and all sorts of things. Who knows?
I feel like I have green drink on my mouth.
Okay, same day.
That hot.
Got hot, not the day we really wanted. Not particularly bad, but anyway. We found the record label.
Listen, I was afraid if we didn't get out and drive, we would miss Asthmatic Kitty Records during their business hours for me to go inside and see where the magic happens and get a Sufjan shirt. We looked up the address, not going to say it online because it's clearly somebody's house. We're at somebody's house. And
You can say it online because it's on the website.
yeah, 826 Lincoln Street. We're on Lincoln Street in Lander, but now we're just a creepy white van outside of someone's house, so yeah. So I knew it'd be hot here, but I thought the creek would be our guarantee to be in the water, even if it was like 95, 100 degrees. That was a bust. Seeing Asthmatic Kitty Records was a bust because it was someone's house. Now being at Napa, trying to debunk this check engine light. Thankfully Pat's on the line with Andrew, so yeah, we're on the right track. I'm really proud of us how we're handling this, because in the past we get feeling trapped and maybe we start yelling at each other, just getting really frustrated because we get so hot we can't think. But today, and so part of the work we've been doing lately is remaining calm and cool even when we're out of breath, even when we're like, this could be stressful. Let's just remember there's no pressure except the ones we're bringing in. So I know there'll be a solution and we'll be on our way to the next right thing.
You can see better than I can.
That little thing right above it that has that electrical wire in it,
Yeah,
Yeah?
to the right.
that's your auto air control motor.
Where would we be without Pat? Say something to the camera.
I'm just touching things. Thank you, Pat. Took off the doghouse, checked some hoses, but ultimately we checked the mass airflow sensor in the front, and it was pretty dirty. And Kevin inside got to help me show me where the heck the sensor was, because I didn't know. But I was just telling the guys in there, because I borrowed their tools. I just returned them because I don't have tools with me for some reason. My first vehicle was a 1977 Volkswagen, and it probably did more harm than good driving that thing around, because something was always awry or going on with it, and it gave me like this deep like anxiety about vehicle stuff, and I realized that I carry it with me all the time. So even when the LED comes on, it says that it's, I don't know, like there's this disruption inside of me that I feel like I need to take care of. I feel like some people can just get black tape and put it over the light and are good to go, but me, it's just this thing I can't relax around it. And I've told Pat about this, and he has the same thing. Like driving any car, he hears things. But anyway.
Oh, let's call Pat back and thank him and tell him where we landed actually before we leave.
Okay. I'm gonna put these things up real quick, and then we can do that.
Okay, cool. We're not gonna stop at that campsite I saw because of the weird reviews of dead animals, but this is like the Wind River Reservation.
There's so much talk about like van life, what kind of rig you have. Most people's first question, and I got this question today, was, oh, how much gas mileage does it get? As if that's what takes us places. And I think today is just a reminder and the biggest indicator that our spirits are the things that help us continue on. And when you have the right spirit, all things are possible. Fears subside and they just turn into this faith that whatever happens, you're okay. And I just wanted to say that.
My butt's wet.
Gonna have a good day. 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 Have a good day.
Lessons for today? I don't know. Things aren't as you picture it. That's always the lesson. Coffee shop was closed. Technical malfunctions. My brain had a technical malfunction. Checking out some campsites. Just spotted, oh, are they paddleboarding? Yep. Look at all those cows down by the river over there. Alright, I think we're checking out the first one here. I'm gonna pause. Alright, we're gonna try this road and see where it takes us. And we're gonna have fun.
F-U-N.
It's not exactly backing out of this, is there?
Ah, dang it.
It's kind of a dead-end road, literally. So, yep. Going back up. It all those other times. This is finally the shot. We're heading toward a designated viewing camp area. The other place was kind of a bust. I was feeling very overwhelmed. More on that later. Talk about navigation frustrations today real quick, or no?
Yeah, navigation sucks. Sometimes you think you have the right road, but that road just isn't what it needs to be. I don't know, I guess that's a symptom of having like not the best internet and stuff like that. I don't know. It's frustrating. Sometimes all you need to feel good in life and to reset is a landing spot.
When we don't have it, it's really hard. It's the hardest part of this life. And you could be in the most beautiful setting, but when you're hot or you're tired and you just need to not move and life doesn't give you that. That's the part. But we're gonna keep trying to get to this spot. We seem to be on the right road now. Overlander's loading, and we're trying to go right there. This is what it's like, folks. This is the reality of van life. And sometimes you're in like carefree and can deal with it, and sometimes you're hot and tired and didn't want to move today. Oh great, a fork in the road. Okay, pause. Can we pause for a moment of we made it to the top? So obviously the open views are this way, but there's also some stuff
It might be more level that way.
this way. So want to at least do a loop?
Yeah.
Go left and then right? The whole point is we made it though.
Made it to the mountain.
And it's beautiful. And we have a bar service. All right, we're gonna find a spot. Ugh.
Hot take. We drove to the Grand Tetons and we have lots of regrets.
No,
Thanks, bud.
not right now. I'm not, because I've had a shower.
I don't know. We drove north to come here, and ultimately we feel like we should have driven south. Now those are the feelings that we had earlier, and maybe still have a little bit. You are burning
I
up.
know, I'm so hot. It's because we're hot. I'm heat sensitive, and I knew that it's been 5 days of 90 degrees and wind and dust, and it's been a lot. But show them the sunset, the redemption. It's not coming through. Hold on. Let's do this for a sec. No. Oh my gosh, it really looks different on screen. There's like all these oranges you can't see. But we have a view with all these other rigs. Oh, put it out the window to show them the other rigs. Or I can. We're at the top of the world. We just thought it'd be cooler.
So yeah, there was a fair amount of disappointment, and I think that's okay, because I think that's life, that things don't work out the way they do in your head. Even the way that you picture them on iOverlander or freecampsites.net, like, you just have a different picture when you're reading about these places. Yeah, Sarah's proclaimed that heat and dust are just her worst combination.
And wind. And being on my period this week, I felt like all week I was like praying for the answer to come, but I just kept getting like pushed on, like just pushed. And when I have that pushing energy, like I tried to just rest this morning, but it was heating up and we had to go. And those are the hardest parts of this life. Those are the parts that don't work for me. And I always think this week I was like, oh, it'll be hot there, but we can do it. Because there was like the creek and Lander. No, there's a water warning. Can't go in the creek. And then...
Yeah, honestly, it's been a string of like no's, and driving to Lander, Wyoming, and the creek having a bacterial infection.
episode.
Can't go in the creek, it's super hot. Okay, so we leave. No, we don't even leave yet. The check engine light's on, so we feel like we have to deal with that, my own anxiety. Okay, so then we make it to, where did we go to last night? Du Bois, Wyoming.
Oh, the coffee shop. We spent so much time finding the right overnight spot next to a coffee shop so we could start our morning there, because we've had different caffeine this week than we normally have. And the coffee shop was, the espresso machine was broken, so they locked the freaking door, which I get. I get. It makes you feel, did we push to come here? Is there still something we're not seeing? Because our whole reason of not going south is we always take the known road. We wanted to do Caution to the Wind. We wanted to do Divinely Led. We wanted to have our own Through Painted Deserts experience. Mm-hmm. If you knew Donald Miller, the former Donald Miller, then you know what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, like, at the gate of the Grand Tetons today, I pulled my shirt over my head and just cried on the floor because this was hot. I didn't want any of this, and I just wanted to be comfortable. And that is the part of this life I want to fix by not putting myself in these situations where the sensory is too much that I shut down.
Yeah, so are these things avoidable or not, you know? Or do they just happen? Is it like, does it come with the territory of living this way? Because it's not always good, you know?
But when we were at this, do it to me one more time. But when we were at the Snowies last Sunday, I said, like, I am a different person. When it's 60 degrees, we'd done like 12 miles the day before.
You're in a whining tone.
It's because I'm hot. Like, I'm sweating right now. The fan's off. I'm a different person when it's cool. I'm a different person when it's cool. I'm also a different person when I'm on my period. But that's another topic.
2 monsters in 1 week.
The heat, it's the heat. I can't regulate my body with temperature. It's really bad.
Also, did you know this about the Grand Tetons? When you think about one of the most beautiful ranges in our country, do you think about how, like any other mountains, you creep up to these mountains and you're in high elevation, it's amazing. The Grand Tetons, like, it's like flat land, and then it's just like immediately like, boom, mountains. So unfortunately, like, we're in the valley, and the valley's warm.
And I wrote in my journal this week a lot about being in the valley and how real life is lived in the valley. And so I do think there's lessons here. It's showing us a lot. Earlier I was ready to not be here. I'm feeling like there could still be more. I had unexpected things come my way tonight that's given me more things to work and grow through that feels like it needs to be done here. So do we just always believe we end up the right place even if it feels pushing? We wanted to share the real because you can be at this most beautiful, beautiful setting, but if literally you took a shower and you're still sweating and you feel like you got dust on your chair and your boobs are sweaty underneath, that's just not comfortable. But there is a sunset. We just
Do not
can't
lay
quite
on
see it.
top of me
I'm
again.
not. I'm over here. I was in my undies. I still am, but like, this feels cool. You think that sounded like I was complaining?
A little
Because I'm
bit.
in the middle of another thing going on right now, so.
By choice.